bad guy.
Okay.
Dude, that dog won.
Okay, hey guys, Gold the Rider here, and welcome to Adult Talks with my co-host Tino.
Man, don't you just hate when you're smashing an animal?
We were talking so seriously right before I hit the record button, and now it's just like...
I had to take it downhill.
Yeah, it's just like, it was downhill from there. Why are you up there, you piece of bitch?
Because he is a piece of bitch.
So we're playing Destiny, but this is more of an adult talk. So we were talking, we just got into the topic of feminism, and no, this is a positive thing towards
equal rights.
Yeah, this is, well, feminism is about equal rights. That's the thing people don't get, is that feminism is equal rights, feminazism is unequal rights. And that's just stupid. I hate that. Like, you know, like,
You have the right to talk, you're a man.
Nazism
You can't understand us, fucking.
I can never understand! Yeah, you know what? Fuck, what, should I just do it? Should I just say it? Tino, should I say it?
I mean, if there were ever a time.
Okay. Fine. So this is the progressive episode, bitches, and guess what? We're progressive on this channel. Case in point, I'm a fucking woman. You heard it here first, kids. Gold is a woman.
I'm a fucking woman.
First of all, I'm a lady. Oh god. No, so I'm transsexual. Gonna come out and say it. I've been wanting to say it. I've been transsexual for what, like a month now? Something like that. I haven't really put up anything so far. You know, I'll probably put plus big reveal in the thumbnail so we can get more views, cause fucking, you know, need views. Yeah. And what? It's exploding. Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying.
So yeah, it's also there's some people might have been able to notice it because the fucking characters being all female lately, but yeah. So I'm trans, and I'm gonna just keep talking like a guy just because that's how I feel on the channel. It's a weird thing. I don't know.
To hear you talk like a lady.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, I talk like a lady when we hang out in person.
Oh. Guess I just never noticed.
Yeah, I just talk like this. It's not that much of a difference, but you know, this is like my girl voice. It's not really any different, but you know.
Perhaps it's all the gay jokes that are nothing to it. And I'm just like, just who this person is.
Yeah. But now they're no longer gay jokes. We can have sex and it can be completely straight, so let's do it. Let's smash.
Okay, I'm good.
But no, so, like I'm saying, this is a progressive channel now, so so expect a lot more stuff like that. No, I'm kidding. But we were talking about, you know, like stuff, I mean, like the difference between feminism and feminazism, which, you know, that's a big thing. And, real quick, I gotta actually put the fucking thumbnail on this. I didn't put the thumbnail on the last video. Shit. Okay, Tino, you talk a little bit while I set this up.
Shit, I gotta blow my nose. Isn't that hot?
So hot. Feminism Talks plus huge reveal. There we go.
Man, I wonder what it is.
I'm a transsexual fag. No, I'm kidding.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if people were already guessing that about you.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
already thinking it. Like,
I was bisexual even before this, so it's just like it's whatever. I mean, people already probably called me like it was like you ever
before we talk about that, explain to me in detail what it is to be that. Because like, isn't bisexual and trans the same thing? Just
no. Okay. So bisexual is this is the thing. There's homosexual, heterosexual, bisexual, pansexual, and a bunch of others. But in the traditional sense, there was originally
75 genders.
Yeah.
I've heard someone say that.
Yeah, it's a meme at this point, but she was real. So that was a feminazi right there. Or no, maybe she was just, I don't know, but oh shit, we already got a thing. But no, so bisexual is that you are a bisexual can love a woman who identifies as a woman or a man who identifies as a man. Pansexual people can be in love with a man who identifies as a man identifies as a woman, a man who does not identify as a gender, a woman, and a woman who has the same standards.
A guy who is Firefox
So
from the dimension.
basically, pansexual is what bisexual used to be up until, you know, like our society became more culturally diverse and, like, you know, they started having names for everything. But now pansexual is what we originally perceived bisexual to be. And that you like everyone. You don't have a set preference. You know, you can fall in love with pretty much any person. Let's see, view on watch page. But transsexual is entirely different, in that to be transsexual, you need to either not identify as a specific gender, due to the fact that, you know, like you could have been born male or born female, and you just can be either gender fluid or gender neutral, which gender fluid is you just, you know, whatever you are that day, you just... Just like, today I'm a guy, today I'm a girl. You know, it's just stuff like that.
I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's pretty...
But
I feel like a disgusting male, because male is just cis human beings.
You cisgendered piece of shit. Yeah, cisgendered is you identify as the gender you were born as. That's what cisgender actually means. So, you, as being born a man and identifying as a man, are a cisgender male. I was born a male, but
to be cisgender, like when people say that, I feel like insulted.
It is usually done as an insult, because that's one thing. I was talking to another trans person the other day, and a while back, you know.
And her name is Michael.
No, her name was Elliot. Well, his name was Elliot.
Ellie.
No, not Ellie. Fuck Ellie. But no. No.
Didn't I meet them at anime?
No, Elliot. It was born F2M, which is female to male. And I was talking about how, like, you know, why like, can't I, you know, have people as, like, part of my group and stuff like that? And they're like, you can be friends with cisgender people, but they're not a part of our community. And I was just like, that's kind of fucked up to me, you know? Like, why
is it a community-based thing?
Yeah, like,
why isn't it just people?
I mean, it just messes with me, because it's like, you know, like, you are a cisgender person, but I do not think of that as an insult. I don't think of you as a different subclass of person or something like that. I think of you as my best friend that I do shitty YouTube videos with. And, like, I know that you are, you know, pretty supportive of, like, a lot of things, and I find you to be a part of my group and part of a community that I am in, but by traditional standards, no, you're cisgendered, so you cannot be a part of my community. We are from separate communities.
You know what's funny is I have the same problem with like, you, technically, about the whole not being... I'm a person who believes in God. And I'm not supposed to, according to the church I went to, I'm not supposed to break bread with you, which means I'm not supposed to hang out with you, eat food with you, or go to your house. I have done all of those things.
That is not true. We'll get into the Bible in a minute. Well, you know, we'll get into the Bible now.
I know that you're an atheist.
No. It's not even that. The Bible is a story of morals, and in all the years, it has been translated so many different times that people have basically translated...
I know that, and that's why I have my ifs and ands about it, but I still believe there is a God. I'm not sure if it's the one they talk about in the book.
Well, then you would be agnostic, which you believe in a God, and you are not an atheist. You do believe in a higher power, but you don't necessarily believe in the religion, in any particular religion, or, you know, follow any particular religion. But Christianity, as a religion, is not an anti-gay religion. And first of all, I'm not gay. I'm bisexual.
I think I'd be Baptist. I think I was Baptist because, like, I was baptized.
Well, regardless, the Bible, the Bible that you read, which is the Bible that most American religions follow, if I remember correctly, it says something about you shall not break bread with a man who sells his body to other men.
I have no idea.
I believe that's the original translation.
You're not to break bread with atheists or gay people. And it's like, first of all, I have a lesbian aunt, wonderful person, and she still believes in God, I think. I haven't really asked her. Anyway, point is also I'm a super supportive person because I believe you support people no matter what they do, as long as they're happy. Who gives a shit? It's not affecting my life.
Yeah. It's just...
And I told that to the pastor, and like, the pastor's wife got mad at me. Like, she was like, well, I mean, that's what the Bible said, you can do what you want, but that's what it said. And I'm like, yeah, but it also says to accept everybody, so isn't that kind of counterintuitive?
Yeah, you know, it's a thing. My mom has talked about this, not on the channel, actually, but, we were talking in...
all the dislikes for talking about the Bible.
Well, no, yeah. But she said that in the, like... She had a friend from college who was, like, a really good friend of hers, but then, she married, a pastor, or the person who does, like, the baptizing and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be the pastor.
Yeah. And she became super religious because of it, and...
Which can happen.
And
influence the way you think about stuff.
Yeah, and my mother tried to be her friend, but the thing is that the religion that she believed in, basically, they used to have a friendship, which is like every friendship, where you bitch about life, you know, and you say, like, God, it fucking sucks that this is happening in my life right now. But after she got religion, she started telling my mother why everything was the result of something my mother had personally done, and ways that she could try and fix that so that she could be holy in the eyes of the Lord. Mm-hmm. I believe it might have been Jehovah's Witness, actually.
I don't mind that, because I do believe all your choices have an impact on how you live about your life. And sure, there were things you could have done differently, but let's face it, you chose it.
Well, no, it wasn't even that. It was completely unrelated things. It was, have you done anything that it goes against the Bible in your life? Well, that's why this horrible thing happened to you.
More than likely, I'm pretty sure I've done the one sin that everybody's done. Lying. Everybody fucking lies.
Everyone lies. It is a greater sin to be a dick to your neighbor than it is to have anal sex. It's like, that's one thing that messes with me.
That's a weird scale you got going.
Well, no, because everyone's always like, gay sex is wrong because sodomy is wrong. And it's like, yeah, sodomy is wrong, but it's like a minor thing. It's very minor in the Bible. Whereas, you know, love thy neighbor is one of the 10 fucking commandments.
I think I'm pretty good at that, but there's some people I just can't.
Yeah, exactly. But the Bible technically requires you to be blindly loving and subservient to basically any neighbor you have, and it's just...
Well, I mean, I like to think that the man upstairs is a rational guy and realizes that some people are just assholes.
Oh yeah, but that was the story I was saying. Basically, the thing that got my mom to end up never talking to that woman again was... Oh, I'm over here. Was that she... Like, the woman gave her this, like, paper. She emailed her this paper that this priest had written. What?
You know what? That sounds a lot like Jehovah's Witness, now that you're talking about it.
Well, no, it wasn't that. She sent... It was like a essay, basically, that a priest had written, talking about God and stuff like that. And she asked my mother, like, I want to know what you think about this. Like, what do you think about it? And my mother read it, and she responded to her and told her that, frankly, the way that he had described heaven, in that it was a thing in that you need to accept Jesus into your life, and once you do that, you are basically guaranteed into heaven. She explained it as, this makes it seem like heaven is a club. Like, in that you need to get in with, like, the main person, and, you know, you need to, like, cuddle up to them and kiss their ass, and as long as you do that, you're in the cool kids club. You know? And, like... And the woman, despite asking for her honest opinion, was furious that my mother said that, purely because it wasn't what she wanted to hear. And...
Well, then don't ask for my opinion.
Yeah. And that was the last time she talked to her, because that was just a thing that was just like, are you fucking kidding me? You asked for my opinion, I gave it to you, and you hate me for it. Like... But it's just... In some religions...
My mom says that too, like... I wouldn't say it's an excuse, but it's one of the main reasons we don't go to church. I believe in God. I don't particularly like church. I'll be honest. It's kind of boring.
Well, yeah, and that's the other thing, is that...
And like my mom has told me, she's like, you can believe God and have Him in your life without going to church ever in your life.
Yeah, and, you know, that's the other thing, too, is that, like, This is about religion. We were talking about feminism.
Feminist.
Yeah, we'll get to it. This is a very progressive episode. But, like, the thing about it is that... Yeah. The thing about it is that, like, you can be anything you want to be. You can believe in God, and you can believe in God without believing that God is this hateful being that despises all except for the small subsect who believe and worship him. Because, I mean, what kind of God is that? Why would you want to worship a God?
Like a dictator.
Yeah, why would you want to worship a God that why would you want to follow a God that demands you worship them and will condemn you to eternal damnation if you don't do what they say? Like, that sounds evil to me. You know?
No, I had a friend who, I think Bree told me about it, because she was an atheist, and she's like, you know, think about it, who's the real bad guy?
Yeah.
But when you think about it in the term that you just said, it makes him sound like the bad guy.
Well, I mean, yeah, when you think of it like that, and plus also the whole thing of, you know, Lucifer isn't actually a particularly horrible person, he just had a disagreement with God and was... he had a disagreement with God. He tried to take over because he believed that God was not running heaven right, and because of that, God made him the overseer of hell as punishment.
I love how you know more about it than I do, and I'm just like...
Yeah. And that's always the thing I love, is that it's like, you're an atheist, you don't know. I know more about religion than most Christians.
I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was in church, but I was there because, you know, most kids were forced to go back in the day.
Yeah.
Once I grew up, the people who took me stopped taking me. My mom was forced to go all her life, and she told me I didn't have to. But we occasionally have our moments when we sit down and talk about it. Like, I had a disagreement with Pastor. I sat down and talked to my mom about it. I asked her opinion. She was like, I don't really know. I'm going to still hang out with my lesbian aunt. I could give less than two shits if she was lesbian. She's happy.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, my mom's gone as far as we were at her house one time, and they only had like one bed and a couch, and I took up the couch. She's just sleeping next to my aunt. So the pastor was like,
you have lain with your sister? It's like, wait,
blasphemy!
what? She's like, wait, what?
No, she wasn't with anybody at the time. She just was a lesbian, but she wasn't with anybody.
Anyways.
And they even have a kid together now, too.
Oh.
Not, of course, you know, their kid. You know what I mean? But
well,
it's
yeah.
theirs.
Yeah.
Mama baked it in the oven. It's hers now.
So, this is a public event, right? Yep.
Yeah, you just gotta rally the flag.
Rally the flag! But yeah, anyways, coming back to feminism, which is what this whole thing is supposed to be about, like, it's this case of, like, so many people nowadays have put feminism in, like, the worst light. And I remember it was a thing on Twitter that, when Alan Rickman, who played Snape in Harry Potter, died, Emma Watson, who played Hermione, she's a known feminist, she went on Twitter and she was talking about, you know, like, Alan Rickman and what a terrific man he was, and she said at one point that she was so proud because despite being a man, he considered himself to be a feminist, and she said that, like, that always, like, struck her as, like, a really strong thing for him to do and to say, and people immediately responded to her by calling her a shallow cunt who is trying to use the death of her co-star to promote her own ideals.
Well, that's shitty.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's stuff like that that's just like, because everyone thinks feminists are feminazis. You know, because a feminazi is exactly what you think a feminist is. It's a horrible person who believes that men are the scum of the earth, that they all need to just die, and that women should have control over everything. That's what a feminazi is. And that is what most people believe feminists to be. But in reality, feminists are just people who want equality between genders. Not, you know, we want it to be, you know, like, we just want the good things, and, you know, like, like, we want the good changes, but stuff like what we were mainly talking about was like, you know, but it should still be wrong for a man to hit me, but I can still hit a man. Like, that's a feminazi approach, is that it's like, well, no, I'm a girl, it should be wrong to hit me, but you're a guy, it shouldn't be wrong to hit you. A feminist...
You're stronger than I am.
a true feminist believes that it is...
Eye for an eye?
Yeah, no. You have the eye for an eye ideology, which is effective to a point, but the true thing is that it should be just as bad. Not that it shouldn't be bad to hit a woman. It should be bad to hit a woman, but it should be just as bad to hit a man. Because, like, the way it is now, you could have a woman beat the ever-loving shit out of a man, like, almost to death, and then he hits her a couple times, he goes to jail, and she's the victim. You know? Like, the joke he was making at the beginning was based on a joke I had said.
I'm not saying that happens all the time, but it happens.
Yeah, it was like the joke I had said, where I said, you know, this woman could have murdered your whole family, raped your dog, and, you know, just like, completely destroyed your life, but you punch her for it? You punch her for it, and people will find a way to make it entirely your fault, and how the woman wasn't in the wrong, you were. And stuff like that is just the most disgusting, degrading thing on the planet. It's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, no. Don't be a shitty person.
I want to take a minute to talk about, like, my fucking teacher I was talking about. I'm not going to name her, because she ended up being a nice teacher. She just had a different view than I did.
We'll call her Miss Bitch Tits.
No, we're not going to call her Bitch Tits. We're going to call her Jiggly Tits.
Wait, what? Jiggly Tits?
We're going to call her Miss Jiggly Tits.
Yes, okay, we'll call her Miss Jiggly Tits then.
No, I'm not. Let's fucking call her teacher. Anyway.
Okay.
We were reading a book about a girl who went to a party and she had gotten raped, and I didn't particularly feel bad about it because I was like, well, you know, she wouldn't have went to the party and listened to her parents. Her chances of being raped would have been significantly less. And my teacher turned it around saying, oh, so you wanted her to be raped? I was like, no, I didn't say that. I just said if she wouldn't have went, nothing would have happened, more than likely.
And you see,
I think she kind of, I didn't say it in the words that she got what she deserved, because that's fucked up, but she kind of led herself to that situation.
Well, you know, and that's the thing, is that people, if you were to say something like that, to say like, well, I mean, it is kind of her fault, people assume if you are not with them, you are against them. So because you believe that this girl was not completely in the right, and that, you know, she was entirely not at fault, that clearly you're on the side of the rapist and believe she should have been raped, which is farther from the truth. It's a horrible thing. You don't wish it on anyone. You're just saying that she put herself into a situation where it happened. And if she hadn't been dishonest and, you know...
I had gotten onto this earlier because, like, not a lot of people knows about me. I mean, you know about it.
Yeah.
My mom knows about it. School system knows about it. I had an incident in middle school where something happened to me very bad by a kid. I'm not going to go into great detail because I don't like talking about it, but anyway, it made me not want to change in the gym room anymore. But the point of that is I was talking to somebody about it, and they were like, oh, some of my friends are like, oh, that's fucked up. And then I overheard another teacher, not the same one, talking and saying, well, that can't happen. You can't be raped. You're a guy. And I was like, what? What do you mean that can't happen? Guys can't be raped. And it's like, since when? My point is, she was trying to swear up and down that a guy can't be raped because automatically I'm going to like it because I'm a guy. Give it enough time, anybody would like anything.
Oh, you see, it's a case of...
You're forced to like
oh,
it.
shit! Zer's here!
Your body reacts to it regardless of if you like the person or not.
I just completely sidetracked the fact that Zer is here. But, yeah, it's a case of, it's like, that's just all a whole thing.
It wasn't a girl either, it was like a guy, but that's not the point. It was still fucked up what happened to me, and it shouldn't have happened, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
Well, yeah, because, like, you know, the more progressive groups of people, they are getting more and more, you know, conscious about the fact that there are many different types of people. There are males who hate sex and don't want anything to do with it, and there are women who are obsessed with sex. And, you know, it's just like stuff like that. It's just people always assume like, oh no, like, you know, men love sex and women don't like it but tolerate it for the men and stuff like that, and this, that, and the other thing, and blah, 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 blah. It's like...
Not true. I dated a girl who was very into it, and I just wasn't too into it at the time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was into it, but, you know, circumstances.
Well, yeah, like, there were circumstances plus you were scared.
Like, yeah, especially because, like, when she wanted to do it, that incident was still in my head, and I was, like, a little... I don't know.
Yeah. And, you know, it's the weirdest thing, too, because it's like, you know, like, an example would be, like, I don't, you know what, nah, I'm not going to give that example. It was a really awkward thing that happened to me, but...
An example would be my bunny guy.
But yeah, it's just like, that's another thing about, like, again, bringing it back to feminism, because that's the title of the video. Like, feminism, that's the thing that needs to be righted, is that, you know, it's like, guys can be raped too. Guys can be sexually assaulted too, you know? Like, a girl can sexually assault...
And it should be just as bad as if a girl does.
You know, it's...
If a guy does, it's kind of just passed off as it happens.
It's sad, but frankly, one of the biggest things I've seen in public, you know, in the public, that promotes this ideology was Family Guy of all series. Because, like, Family Guy, for being a really crass and racist show, is also a very progressive show.
Did they
like,
have an episode where Peter had gotten raped? By, like,
yeah,
his,
Peter was being sexually assaulted by his boss. She was forcing him to do things.
Nobody did anything about it except he's a guy.
Yeah.
Well,
you know,
eventually they did something about it, but at the beginning, nobody was like, everybody's like, oh no, come on.
Yeah, and like they showed it, and like they were legitimately uncomfortable scenes of Peter having to do horrible things for the amusement of his boss so that he could keep his job. Because she was threatening to fire him with probable cause if he didn't do these things for her. And it was fucking awful. It was like the worst. And the only way that they fixed it in the end was, I believe, by tricking her into thinking that Peter had sex with her. Like,
yeah, because like the whole thing was that she was lonely, so the whole thing was she was lonely, so he had sex with her as in like a disguise, and then she was done with him.
But in reality, he had Quagmire in his pants.
Yeah, with some fucking shit like that, but
yeah,
it's Family Guy.
Yeah, it's Family Guy, but still,
they couldn't do an actual.
But still, it was a very serious thing, and I mean, if it weren't for the fact that Family Guy has to basically end the same way it starts at the end of every episode, it would have been a much bigger thing, because that's not something that just goes away, considering no one deals with it. Like, the only people who even slightly supported Peter the entire time were his best friends, you know?
Who were also guys.
Yeah, who were also guys, but, like, women, like his wife...
His wife believed him.
Yeah, his wife didn't believe him. She laughed in his face. Like... It almost happened again. He got crushed by a loot crate before.
Shut up.
Speaking of which, this episode brought to you by Loot Crate. No, can you imagine? This feminist...
You got a sponsorship by Loot Crate.
Yeah, I would love that. I mean, but no. But yeah, it's just like, there's just, oh god. There's just body parts everywhere up here.
It's amazing.
Punch it. Punch it. Oh my god, I can move it!
Anyway.
Yeah, sorry. ADHD here. But yeah, and it's like, I don't know, it's the weirdest case. Although,
no, and I had like a really bad experience because like I was talking to somebody who had a problem with being touched by somebody they didn't want to be touched by, and like I was trying to like tell them, because I was trying to like you know, I've been in the same boat. If you want to talk about it, you can talk about it. And they just did not believe that I had been through something that's exactly the same. Yeah, it might not have been exactly the same, but they like didn't believe me at all. They're like, yeah, sure, okay.
Is it the person I'm thinking of?
It might be. I mean, she eventually believed me after she started opening up to me, but...
Yeah, okay, that is who I'm thinking of then. Yeah. The one that you took a while to have open up to you, that one. Yeah.
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 Like what? You know, I was taking a little minute to talk about relationships, fucking goals.
What?
I don't know, because we were talking about it before you left, and I had like a super deep shit to say, and like you left, and then I forgot about it, and now I'm like thinking about it.
Okay, I'll start. Madison, who's been on the show, relationship goals. Anyways, your turn.
My problem with dating, and I think you noted it, is I like to take other people's problems as my own. That's a really bad thing I'm doing, but I do it anyway. Because in my mind somewhere I believe that I'm this hero that can save people, and I'm not. I mean, I'm sure I am sometimes, but there's just some people you just can't save from themselves.
You can't save everyone.
Yeah, and that's why I've decided I'm not dating anybody until I realize that fact. Like, I know it's a thing, but, like, I still think that if I would have done something different, it would have ended up differently.
Is that why we aren't together yet?
Shut the fuck up.
But I love you.
I don't love you. I'm sorry.
No!
Anyway, feminism!
He's a man, he doesn't love me! Persecute him! Sorry.
He doesn't love me, therefore he must be crucified.
You know, that's the thing I really like about Game Grumps. This is a weird thing to bring up, but Game Grumps have gone on record multiple times.
Game Grumps have to do with feminism?
Well, because they have said multiple times they make jokes, and some of them are horrible. They have made some really racist jokes, some really, you know, anti-feminist jokes and stuff like that. But they bring up the valid point of they don't believe it. It's a joke. They don't actually believe, you know, like women should be subservient to men or that black people deserve to die or some shit like that. They don't believe any of that shit. But they make jokes, and then people take them seriously and believe, like, oh no, they must be telling the truth because they're doing this show, and this show is all about truth. And it's just like, you know, it's just like...
The show is about two guys dicking around playing
Yeah,
games.
two Steves dicking around, talking about how they're Steve. I miss
Look
two
at this
Steves.
shit, man. It's fucking...
It's...
jamming right
Yeah. Aww. God. This is, I don't know, I always love stuff like this, because it's very rare, you and me, that we get to points where we talk, like, about very deep stuff, and...
We always do it when we're not recording, we're just like...
Yeah, which is why I started recording, because I was like...
Talk about shit.
Yeah, like, because I was just like, hey, we have a show where we're supposed to talk about serious issues. And it's just like, that's why it's been so long. I almost got squished by that loot box. But... But it's been so long since we've done an adult talks, and the last one we did was...
The last one was in Skyrim when we had it way back.
Was it? I swear we did another. I think we might have done like a live one at some point in Little Big Planet.
Oh yeah, I think we did it with a bow, didn't we?
Yeah, I think
I can't remember what it was about.
Was that the D's Trumps one where we were talking about politics?
Oh yeah, we were talking about...
Yeah, when D's Nuts was a totally relevant meme. And hadn't been already a meme for like half a year.
Good time.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we
No, there was also another thing we wanted to talk about, but I think me and you realized later on, we should probably just keep that between ourselves.
Oh yeah, I mean, we can talk about it real quick. Just the fact that the N-word, it's like kind of associated with all this, but like that the N-word is like such a horrible thing. I feel like it's a horrible word. I feel like no one should use it. You know, not like a why can they say it and I can't I. It's a why can they say that? It's such a harsh and gross word. It's just like...
I'm kind of in the middle, and it's not just because I'm some little white boy on the internet screaming, you know, the N-word.
Oh, you
No.
fucking... What?
Shut the fuck up.
You did not say it, did you?
I did not. Jesus.
Okay. Well, I have to say... Well, I hate the N-word.
I said it once on stream. Once, and we got rid of that video.
No, that was not a live stream. That was, we were recording a video. Okay, that video wasn't going to see the light of day anyways. It was super offensive.
It was fucking horrible.
Yeah,
Game Grumps for it to be okay.
Yeah, I was making, I mean, to be fair, we could have gotten on a fucking, you know, Killer Keemstar fucking drama alert.
Should have uploaded it, man.
Yeah, it's like, a small YouTuber, Gold the Rider, has released a video in which he depicts Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's as a mentally disabled homosexual. It's like, whoa, where's the gay part coming from?
And then he makes Bonnie a hood rat.
Yeah, and they go on to show that that it is perfectly that the KKK was never wrong. Just,
did we actually say that?
No, I'm just making fun of Drama Alert because Drama Alert adds things. He adds things.
But like, anyway, I was talking about the N-word because of the whole PewDiePie thing, because that's relevant.
Yeah, it's super relevant.
Well, some people think that it's whatever. You know, they're a kid younger than him, fucking white kids playing Call of Duty to say it all the time. No one gives them a shit about it. White speak it shit.
Yeah, that's more of a like a parenting thing.
My thing is, let's face it, everybody said it. I just don't get why it's such a big deal. I don't think people should say it at all, but I don't get why it has so much power behind it.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's partially just because it is a very harsh word. Like, there's so much history behind it.
It's a harsh word and it has history, but I'm one of the believers in a word's only as strong as the power you give it.
Yeah,
the more
well,
power you give over something you say, the more harsh it becomes.
Originally, that's what it was. Is that they originally, like, you know, black people, which, you know, the black, like, that's what it's called now, because it was like black people then African Americans, and African Americans became more offensive because one, it's assuming they're from Africa, and two, it's assuming that they're American, and
I just call them people.
Well, I mean, because like it's a whole thing.
Well, I mean, I was talking to a wonderful, you know, sweet black lady at the park. She had a kid named. She said she had a 18-year-old kid named Tyler or something.
Yeah.
I went to school with a Tyler. My mom was like, "Who's Tyler?" I was like, "Oh, I remember that black lady hanging out with." And she's like, "Why'd you have to say that?" And I was like, "Well, he is."
Yeah, it's an identifying feature, but that's about all it is. It's like as bad as saying like, "Oh, it's that."
Oh, look at that guy.
You know, it's like, "Oh, it's that guy with the blonde hair." It's like, "Oh, why is there gotta be blonde?" It's like, 'cause it is. But it's like, you know, it's okay. Okay.
To me, I don't care. Like, people can call me whatever the fuck they want. It doesn't bug me.
Well, you know,
do I think they should say it? No, but I mean,
you know, it's even a thing of, it's not black people, it's ghetto people, which ghetto is a culture. Regardless of what people say, ghetto is a culture.
Whoa, man, hey.
I'm saying, what? It's a culture, just
saying that shit.
I mean, we're part of a culture. We're a part of, you know, like we're part of like middle America and stuff like that, you know, like fucking, we're like the, "Hi there, we are white people, ha 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 ha," you know, like, this is stupid shit that we fucking have to deal with all the time, you know, just like, you're just like some fucking, and it's stupid, like
you know, another thing I hate, because I've lived in quite a few, as people call it, the ghetto part of town. And honestly, those people are really nice. I don't know why people give them shit, all because there's a bunch of black people gathered in one place, so automatically it's a ghetto.
Yeah, and it's
like, nah, they're super nice. I had this one kid, I used to go over to his house, his mom would fucking make me super nice pizza. Dude, that shit was fire.
Yeah, and you see, that's the thing, is that it's just like, they were your friends. They weren't like, "Oh, these are my black friends." No, they're your friends. You know, they're people. They're just nice people, and it's just like, it's like the like culture that people associate black people with is the ghetto culture of people being extremely crass and extremely rude, and, you know, just saying all kinds of horrible things all the time and disrespecting everyone, and it's just like, that's not what black people are. That's not what white people are. That's not what that's what ghetto people are. And only extremely ghetto people. And like,
and trust you me, I've met myself quite a few ghetto white guys.
Oh god, there's so many people who are ghetto and white.
And ghettos refer to them. The wiggers?
Yeah, wigger. I hate the N-word, but I find that word hilarious because it just sounds funny. Because it's just funny and like disrespectful, but in like a funny way. Because it's like, just stop.
I was called like a really derogative term for a white person. This guy said it to me in the bathroom, and I was like, "What?" Was
it like honky or something?
No, it was like something I had never heard. I, for the life of me, can't remember. It was something really weird. I asked my teacher, and she's like, "Oh, that's a derogative term for a white guy," and I was like, "Huh." Kind of a funny word when you think about it. And I was like laughing, and she's like, "Why are you laughing?" And he called you your name, and I was like, "Yeah, but it was fucking hilarious."
Yeah, and it's just
Joke's
like,
on him. I didn't even know what it was.
Joke's on him. I'm stupid.
Joke's on him. I can't read.
Joke's on him. I'm slick-dexic.
No, I had a kid. He fucking used to write me mean notes all the time, and I as a kid, I grew up with a hard time reading, And I went up to this kid, and he was like so smug about it. He's like, "Oh, did you read my note?" And I was like, "Joke's on you, tough guy. I can't read."
And I love you even more every day for it.
And like this kid was just so dumbfounded. He was like, "Well, now what do I do? I can't insult him if he can't fucking read it. Now what?"
Yeah, because he can't say shit.
Like that's another thing. Like people ask, "Oh, what's the best way to deal with a bully?" Turn the joke around. They can't say shit if you're laughing at the own joke they made about you.
Yeah,
then
I know.
It just becomes awkward, and they're like, "Oh, well, shit. Now what?"
That's what I always did, and that's why I have such a snarky attitude. Because when I was a kid, my defense mechanism was to be snarky back to the snarky assholes.
Like, "Oh, you're a cracker." It's like, am I saltine or rich?
Like I would just make I wouldn't do stuff like "you're stupid." It's just like, wow, you're so fucking stupid. It's like, can you describe to me what E equals MC squared means? Can you even tell me what the letters stand for? I didn't think so. Get the fuck out of here. Next.
Oh, you jumped up. Where do you go?
Yeah, I had to fucking mark an area so I could figure out how to get out of that place. It was if you didn't notice, I was running around there for like 5 minutes. Like, how the fuck do I get out of here?
Oh, I thought we were just sticking around.
No, I didn't know how to get out.
I didn't know how to leave.
How do you get in?
No.
Oh shit! I unlocked my second subclass, but fuck it.
Like, the other thing about that word is, I don't get, like, people get defensive when you say it, but then some people use it as like a familial bond type deal. It's like, I get it, taking back it and making it your own, but I just don't think you should say it at all, regardless of your color, who you are.
I have to say,
it's a horrible word in general.
It led to what may be one of my favorite jokes from the TV show Psych, where there was a scene where the two main characters, which the dynamic is that one of them, it's like a white guy and a black guy that they like work together. What? What?
Public event.
Oh shit. And they were sneaking into this place, so they were dressed up like ninjas, and he's like, Sean, the white guy, was like, "You want us to do something?" And the black guy, he's not ghetto at all, but he just went, "Ninja, please." And it was just really funny to me.
I've heard people say that a lot. And I said it one time just to fuck around, and like, I got so much hate for saying that. Like,
I don't get.
Man, you can't say that, and it's like, but what?
I'm just saying the word ninja and then the word please. What is wrong? But it's just like, I don't know.
I think the problem was I was talking to a black person as I was saying that, and I think they took it the wrong way, or something like that.
You clearly are a racist. Ooh. Ooh, you want death to all the Jews! Ooh! I don't know why I love Jew jokes so much, but it's not even in a bad way. I'll be singing like a random song, because I will randomly start remaking a song, and like the word Jew rhymes with so many other words. So basically every time I write a song, it ends in, at some point I say something about Jew, but it's usually like, I want to fuck you and you're a Jew. It's a turn on for me.
Besides your weird fantasies. Like, another thing, like, I don't know, I just, like I said, I don't think you should say that word, regardless.
The N-word, yeah, it's just such a harsh word, I hate it.
And if you're gonna, you only have as much power as you give it. If you think of it as, it's just a word, meant as a derogatory term towards anybody, then it just becomes, like, fuck you, or bitch, and it's like, okay.
Well, apparently, I haven't seen Luke Cage, but I do intend to, but my, Luke Cage, it's a show on Netflix. It's part of the Marvel series.
I thought it was like an expansion to Loot Crate.
No, Luke Cage.
Oh, Luke. I thought you said Luke.
No, Luke Cage. It's part of the the 4 Marvel TV series they made. There was Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. Because they are fighting, they're like a fighting group known as the Defenders. Anyways, Luke Cage is a black man, and he lives in a ghetto neighborhood, and as such, they say the N-word a lot in the series, but Luke Cage, apparently in the show, only said it once, and it was because a guy called him the N-word, and he looked him dead in the eyes and said, "Do I look like an N-word to you?" And it was just like, because like to him, he believes it to be a derogatory term, and he believes that it's disrespectful to call someone that. And I was like, that's really cool. That's really cool that they like took this like established character and made it like, he lives in this world, but even he's just like, no, this word is wrong. Like, he lives in the ghetto culture and is, in most regards, ghetto, but he does not believe in the use of the N-word. He believes it to be, just disrespectful and wrong to call someone that. And I'm like, that's cool. Hey, that's cool to me.
Your helmet is stupid.
What?
I got the helmet Exodus down and it looks hard.
Oh shit, I gotta show you a picture. The Titans have a Loki-like helmet.
I know, I've seen it. You get it from the new Leviathan, right?
Yeah, it's like got like chainmail on the face.
I know, I want it. But I gotta get to light level 260 to even try.
To even try, and if we know anything from Vault of Glass, you need to be high above the level cap.
Or have someone carry you.
No, Vault of Glass is the only raid we ever attempted. Although, to be fair, I have done Crota. I did do Crota, but that was with a bunch of friends, and I was carrying. I was being carried. To the point where my job was to stand on a rock and punch the ceiling so that I could distract the enemies.
Hey guys, look at this!
Yeah, because there's like in Crota, there's like 2 knights that are shooting those like explosive bullshits and they respawn. But you can get around it by having one person hitting the ceiling of the like floor beneath them, and they will be attracted to the noise, and they will keep on, like attacking the ground as opposed to attacking the people trying to take down Crota. So I was useful.
So what's another real life issue we can talk about?
Oh, there's so many. Trump
I'm trying to think of something like I've already talked about the ones I want to talk about.
Trump tried to shut down the government unless they gave him money to build a wall. That was funny. I just thought that was funny. He's just like, you give me money to let me build my wall, or else I'm gonna shut down the government. It's just like
secondly, you're a fucking idiot.
He wants us to allocate money from things like education and military and like transportation stuff.
Education, I want my wall.
So that he can build his wall.
China.
Yeah, I was actually
the funniest meme I saw was the world. It was like the world depicted by Donald Trump, and it's like United States, Mexico, China.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
everything was either Mexico or China.
I saw this one thing that was it was like a picture of Kim Jong-un saying, "I'm going to destroy America," and there was a picture of Obama laughing his ass off saying, "Too late."
Too late, we're already home.
Yeah, but no, oh god, I was gonna say something. I was making a joke. I was talking to my aunt, and I made a joke that's like, it's funny. Trump is very anti like other countries like China and Mexico and stuff like that. Yet his plan would take so much of America's money that we would become so in debt that we would have to sell our country to China. It's just like.
No, my funniest thing about Trump is like, if we start losing trade from those guys, that's where we get all of our shit, right?
Mm-hmm. American-made products are shit.
Anything made in your house, none of it says made in America.
And the things that do are horrible.
Are shit.
Yeah.
They either break down or they just aren't good.
Like the cheapest stuff in our country was made in America. That's why it's so fucking cheap.
No, Trump's just fucking.
Like the only thing I have the only thing that I do have.
Short, Trump sucks.
The only thing that I do have that is American made is we bought like a $10 toaster from Walmart so that I could make waffles.
$10 toaster. You can't expect much out of a $10.
Yeah, I mean it functions, but I don't want to have to live my life using only products like that. Cause like I hold it and I'm like, this is just gonna fall apart.
No, I have a $10 toaster too. I dropped it. And the pan that holds the crust immediately broke.
Exactly, they're just.
I barely dropped it.
They're so delicate. It's just so fucking delicate. Just goddamn.
just like a newborn child.
And plus, can you name a single American console developer?
Nope. Sure can.
I mean, well, it's Microsoft.
Those discount systems you buy at garage.
I mean,
they're like
technically Microsoft is an American company, but like they outsource most of their stuff to Japan and stuff in India and shit like that, you know. So I don't really count that.
Long story short, Trump's an ass.
Also, I love this guy. He's the astronaut. Also, oh, that reminds me of the coolest thing during that's the long ass scene where the Vanguard guys, you know, Cade, Zavala, and Ikora are fighting in the last city. There's a bunch of other Guardians there too, and if you look, during the scene where Ikora is on her Sparrow, like speeding down shooting things, one of the people in the background is one of the characters that has the original astronaut helmet on. Like, yeah, it's really cool. If you actually look, there's a lot of the characters in that shot, like in that scene, have exotic pieces on.
It's like it's really hard to see. Like, if you pay attention, you can see a Fallen back there helping you. You can't, like, see him, but you see his arm.
Oh, that's cool.
It's super hard to notice, but it's just, like, it's kind of like an homage to
Varix?
Destiny 1, where the Fallen were helping you out.
Yeah, Varix was.
The Fallen. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, well, Varix was the only one that came to mind, in that he was a defector.
I'm thinking of the girl.
Oh, no, she was an Awoken.
Yeah, but she had control over Fallen, remember? She had the Fallen bodyguards.
Yeah, but they treated them as like pets and basically trained them.
Well, no shit, I think that's one of the ones that was in there. Just chilling out in the background.
Varix was actually completely... He didn't resist. He actually joined their cause because he didn't believe what the Fallen was doing was right.
It might have been him. I have no idea. I just don't think I've ever seen Varix.
Dude, Varix is the guy that you go to whenever you did the Challenge of Elders. He's the one who goes...
You forget, I never did the Challenge.
Tino, don't you remember? They want to kill you. Kill them back.
Oh, that guy.
That guy, that's Varix.
Oh, he could have been there, I guess.
I don't know if it was Varix in particular, though, because the whole thing was that he was kind of an older Fallen, so I don't really know if he would have...
It might have been like a follower of Varix or some shit.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
If he went all rogue by himself, there's bound to be others.
Well, I mean, so there's like some question as to like the timeline of Destiny, because like are we saying that Destiny 2 literally picks up like it's like a continuous thing in that like, you know, the first year of the game was Destiny 1, and then the second year canonically of the story was when the Taken King happened, and then the third year was when like Iron Banner not Iron Banner, but the Iron Lords. And then, you know, like, the fourth year is when Destiny 2 comes out. Like, is that, like, the canon thing? Like, Destiny's canon is progressing in real time? Or was there, like, several years between Destiny 1 and Destiny 2? You know?
You know what I love how people, like, take opportunities on real-life events that are happening.
Yeah.
My favorite example is you know how we got all those hurricanes recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all those tornadoes and earthquakes. There's a movie coming out called Geostorm, which is focused on the Earth being destroyed by said things, and I'm like,
oh my god.
Plan this, didn't you?
There's so many fucking movies that were being... Remember when, like, the Boston Massacre happened, and then, like, 3 months later they announced, Mark Wahlberg will be starring as a police officer in a movie based around the Boston Massacre. It's like, it just happened!
It's a recent thing. It's talked about. Why not make a movie about it?
It just pisses me off because it's like, these people died and it was horrible. How can we make this better? I know. Let's remove all emotion from it and turn it into an action movie.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Mark Wahlberg is the policeman who didn't get killed.
Jesus.
And like, I mean, well, like I don't know, maybe it was progressive. I remember...
Whoa.
What?
I just got super lightheaded for no fucking reason.
Same. I don't know what happened. It was just...
No, I just felt like I was falling over and I was like, oh shit.
But you know, like, that's the thing. There was not 2001, but there was a movie that they made. It had Nicolas Cage and someone else, and it was...
That's my problem, not wearing the glass.
Oh. But the whole movie was basically about the fact that It was about 2 police officers who were stuck in the collapsed World Trade Center. AKA the Twin Towers.
And they were the 2 guys who didn't die. I get it, yeah.
I think one of them died. Spoiler, I guess, but I think one of them died. But yeah, the whole movie was basically about, you know, like just the horror of what was going on outside during the whole thing, and then the horror of being stuck in the rubble of the building, knowing that there is like 100 floors above you that could shift and crush you at any second. And like, that was done really well, and it was like just meant to show the horror of it. It was in no way an action movie, whereas that Mark Wahlberg movie, literally, it looks like it was a fucking, like, you know, fucking AAA action movie, just like, fucking Terminator 7, the rise of the Boston Massacreist. You know, like...
Terminator 7, the rise of Boston.
Yeah, and it's just like, it was a bomb.
Speaking of bombs, did you know during this whole hurricane thing, somebody tried to bomb Santa Monica Pier? Or
what?
Called in a threat about it? Yeah, someone called in a bomb threat about Santa Monica Pier.
This place is gonna be destroyed. I want to destroy it first.
Well, apparently nothing really hit Santa Monica Pier, apparently. Anyway, so like, the bomb threat thing happened, and that was stupid. They closed down the pier for like 2 days because of it.
But then again, it was a hurricane. Why was the pier open in the first place?
I don't know. That was my question. I was like, wasn't that in the line of all those hurricanes?
Yeah, like, wasn't it closed already? What exactly did you do differently? It's like, this is closed, but now it's closed in the hurricane in addition to being a bomb there.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Shit, baby. Go completely against everything we stood for 5 seconds ago. It's like, ha ha ha, make fun of all the ethnicities, ha, kill me.
Can't, I'm already dead.
Oh.
Inside.
But no, like, that's the thing, it's just like the Twin Towers, that took place over days. It's like, there was the explosion, like, there was the crashes, then there was the buildings coming down, then they were trying to get everyone out, and like, trying to figure out what was going on, and like, all this shit was happening. It took forever. The Boston Massacre was a bomb that blew up a street.
And people.
It was a street. Not like a giant, like, not one of like the biggest buildings in the world. I mean, it was horrible. Do not get me wrong. I am in no way saying, oh, you know, it's a good thing that happened. No.
Nope. You were saying it was justified.
Yep. I was against it, so clearly it was justified. But just like
support of the terrorism, life matters.
Yeah. Hail Hydra. Is it?
By the way.
What?
Complete jokes.
Yeah,
I'm making sure that complete joke.
The question is it wrong to go and say that you support a fictional Nazi regime?
I don't know.
Like, is it wrong to, like, be like, Hail Hydra, or say, like, Hydra is one of my favorite enemy groups in all of Marvel? Is that wrong? Because technically they are Nazis. Like, the whole point of Hydra is that they are a sect of Nazis.
Real.
Yeah.
You can't go, support them. They're fictional things.
I know, it's just like, oh. Although, I gotta say, did you know, and this is my favorite thing, there is a sitcom called Mein Kampf.
Oh yeah, Hail Hitler.
Oh yeah, Hail Hitler. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it lasted 2 episodes.
I want to see it. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see it because I am
interesting.
I am one of those people
Hitler who living his daily life.
I am one of those people who something horrible can happen. And it is horrible, and I will fully agree it was horrible, and I will not justify it. But that doesn't mean I will not enjoy jokes about it. Like, I would happily watch the exploits of Hitler in his little house with Ava Braun. What?
I think that's why they made it, because they made it thinking people would...
Well, they've done that. They've actually done another thing like that. There is a movie on Netflix where the whole premise of it is that Hitler comes back. Like, Hitler comes back, but everyone just believes that he...
I need to go to the tower.
I can't go to the tower yet. The story's not over.
Whatever. Take me to the farm then.
Okay. But basically, Hitler comes back, but no one believes it's Hitler. Like, he was cryogenically frozen or something, and he, like, comes back. And no one believes it's Hitler, but they believe that he is a character actor playing Hitler, so he becomes a comedian.
What?
Yes, it's an actual movie on Netflix. You and me have to get together and watch it. Like,
that sounds fucking hilarious.
I know, and it's just like, I mean, it's just like, I do not support World War II. I do not support anything that happened. But god damn it, I want to watch this movie.
No, like, I'm not sure if anybody else can do a stereotype, but I had a guy who was super stereotyped, but I don't know what you call that when they're... Anyway, so I was talking to him like, so we were talking about like what's in our blood, and I was like, oh, I'm German, and he's like, oh, you fucking Nazi. He's like, what?
Oh god, that's the worst.
No, because the funniest part is I'm the worst German, apparently, because I come from a line of German Jews.
How does that make you the worst? That makes you one of the victims.
Well, it's funny in the sense that people were like, "Oh, Germans were all Nazis," and it's like, yeah, but you know, there were Jewish Germans, right? You know that, right?
Shut up! No, there weren't.
I've always wanted to see, like one of these days, I'll probably do it eventually. I just want to like go to different churches that do different things and just like experience different religions, just to see, you know.
You know. That was the thing. It was one of my favorite things in Fallout 4, which is random, but in Fallout 4, if you go to Diamond City, there is a church on the right when you go into the city, that is basically a church where you can just do whatever you want. Like, they do not try and force you to adhere to any religion. They're purely there so that you can pray to your own God in your time of need. And... apparently, that's a real thing. There are actual churches that do that, and I feel like that.
It's just a sanctum to pray to your God.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, it's a place where they have all of the things necessary to do basically any prayer you want, except for satanic, because satanic involves a bunch of shit. Which, Satanism.
You know, cutting babies. And...
fuck you. Fuck you for being horrible people, and fuck you for turning Lucifer, who was just an angel who fucked up, into, I am the worst person on the... I demand that you murder for my amusement.
Do it.
Do you know that's an actual thing about Satanism? Like, one of the things about Satanism is that you're supposed to murder someone before your 18th birthday.
Wow, that's fucked.
And if you can't, you're supposed to kill yourself as a sacrifice to Satan.
What?
Yeah. One of my friend's boyfriend is a Satanist, and not only that, he's a fucking sociopath. But anyways, just fucking, just God, just why? Like what? It's like, who sees a religion that says, like, you need to murder people and do all things evil, and say, this is a religion I can get behind, you know?
I mean, this is a cause that I just...
yeah, this is a terrific cause. I feel this.
Look at this new gun I got. It's got, like, 3 knives on the back end of it.
What?
It's called Rift Runner.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite gun. It's on my other character. Actually, I can transfer it now. Fuck yeah, I can finally use it. I miss Rift Runner.
Is it good?
Yeah, basically, it's a gun.
Is it better than Cold Heart?
It's a traditional submachine gun, but whenever you get hit by arc damage, it gets overloaded, gains infinite ammo, and basically it's an arc gun, so the electricity will arc to other enemies.
So, is it better than Cold Heart?
It depends on what you're doing. I mean, it's definitely a lot better at clearing out rooms due to the fact that, especially if any enemy has an arc weapon,
I have an auto rifle to clear out rooms.
Well, that's a submachine gun, which, as you've already said, is better than the auto rifle. Plus, as I said, it will chain to other enemies and kill them too. All you need is one person to hit you with a single electric bullet, and you can basically obliterate the whole room.
I'm gonna put Cold Heart away for a little bit.
Yeah, and outside of that, it's just a pretty good gun, like, all around. Like, I mean, it's a submachine gun. Okay,
yeah,
question.
On so we can fucking get that weapon.
Question. Which do you think I should get? Should I get Happy Joe's or Wise Guys? Because I need dinner.
What the fuck?
I need dinner, man.
I know, I just love movies. Seriousness? Which pizza should I get?
You know that's my favorite thing about the channel, is when we do stuff like that.
First of all, I don't know Wise Guys, so I would probably suggest the other one.
Okay. I'll check...
Honestly, like, to me, the best pizza, and I know it sounds shitty and unhealthy, but, like, there's a gas station by my house and makes some really good pizza.
Is it Casey's?
Yeah. Wait, no,
Yeah.
it's not Casey's, it's, what is it? It's not Casey's. Is it Casey's?
Is it
No.
Machine Shed?
No, but I'm pretty sure they make nice pizza, too.
It's totally, oh, fuck, what?
It's totally a shed, you know, just in the middle of nowhere. Got one guy with one eye running it.
Please tell me I did not just transfer that gun to... God damn it. Where's my gun?
It's probably in your box.
Yeah, it's in my vault. What? No. Transfer to Titan.
So much shit.
What?
Anyway, I don't know about you, but I'd say that does it for adults.
What? Why? No, this is... I like doing long videos, though. We can just chill and chat, you know?
Oh, man. Shit, I already ate... Like, I don't know about you. You don't like TV dinner, so you can't understand.
I don't like what?
You don't like TV dinner, so you can't understand me.
Well, what do you classify as a TV dinner?
Anything made by the banquet or whatever. Dude,
Oh.
anything you have to warm up in the microwave
I mean...
that isn't probably healthy for you, and it's probably not real food, but it's food.
Well, okay, if that's the only standards, then actually, yes, I do. Because I like... Well, okay, so I like the Red Baron microwave pizzas, the little deep dish pizzas. They've gone downhill in quality, but they used to... Red Baron also used to do French bread pizzas, which, yes, I know they still make them, but I am a purely cheese person. I'm one of those people, yes.
On pizza, fuck yes.
Yeah, and they had...
I used to eat pepperoni, but I just... Since I got acid reflux, I can't.
Yeah. Well, like, they used to have the most delicious French bread cheese pizza. It was so good. I loved it. And then they decided, you know what? Let's take this cheese pizza and turn it into cheese bread and put garlic sauce instead of pizza sauce in it. It's like...
sounds nice.
What the fuck? You can't go from pizza to appetizer. That's fucked up.
Speaking of current news, you want to hear some fuck shit?
Sure. Tell me about your fuck shit.
You know Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is gonna... They're not making any more of them.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing the whole Twinkies thing.
You mean Hostess, how they went out of business and then came back like a month later?
Well, that's the thing though. Hostess didn't come back. Somebody bought Hostess and their recipes. Started making them.
Ah. Yeah, because frankly, I always thought that was just a...
I don't know why the Reese's is going out of business, I guess, or whatever company makes Reese's. I think it's just Reese's Cups, because doesn't,
They also make Reese's Pieces.
Point is, Reese's Cups and Reese's Pieces are going to be gone, apparently. At least that's what an article I read said. I don't really believe it.
Wait, Reese's Puffs? Or...
Reese's, just Reese's in general, the brand of Reese's.
That is so stupid.
I don't believe that, because there's so much Reese's stuff, and everybody pretty much likes it. It's a well-known candy.
Yeah.
That's like saying, we're gonna get rid of Hershey's chocolates. Why?
Or Kit
Everybody
Kats.
fucking knows Hershey's. We're gonna get rid of M&M's.
Yeah, it's just like...
Everybody knows your candy. Why would you get rid of it? Sure, it might not be selling now, but Halloween's right around the corner.
Fuck yeah, why would you get rid of it before... Maybe they're just trying to make an artificial, like, price hike for,
That's
like...
what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're pulling the Twinkie scheme. They're saying to go out of business, everybody will buy it up, and then a couple months later, hey, we're back.
Well, you know, that was the thing, is that I kind of thought with Hostess, it wasn't so much that as much as it was... I mean, it was also that.
Also,
but
you're ready for IO because you're high enough level.
But also, yeah, I know, but they also had the whole... to me, the idea was that, you know, there was Hostess stores, like Wonder Bread.
Yeah, they had them downtown. I remember.
Yeah, well, there was a Wonder Bread actually, like right next to my old house, and it was amazing. But I figured it was more of just a scheme in order for them to shut down all those businesses without having to explain why. It's like, oh, we're going out of business, and then give them enough time to shut down all the businesses, and then be like, oh, well, we're not out of business anymore. You know, but darn it, all those buildings we bought, they're all sold now. So guess we can't do Wonder Bread anymore. You know,
stop selling Wonder Bread?
Wonder Bread doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't?
Nope, hasn't existed for years.
Ever since I've seen it at the grocery store.
Nope. No, actually, after Wonder Bread ended up, you know, going to shit, it was replaced by Bimbo Bread. Yeah, so now when you go to the store, the majority of bread is Bimbo Bread as opposed to when it used to be Wonder Bread. But it tastes exactly the same, and frankly, I believe that it's just the same thing.
It's glorified Wonder Bread.
Mm-hmm. Not even glorified, I just believe it's Wonder Bread.
It is Wonder Bread, they just can't call it Wonder Bread.
Yeah, they just, like, lost the rights to it, so they just decided to, like, you know what? Bread was our true passion.
We sold the rights to Wonder Bread, and now we have Wonder Bread.
Bimbo.
What is it? My favorite bread is like, I don't know what it's called. I'm gonna call it the soft bear.
Bimbo. Shut the fuck up. That's Bimbo Bread. Like the little like white bear for the logo.
With a little chef hat.
Yeah, that's Bimbo Bread. Yeah, it's called Bimbo Bread.
I could have been swore that it was soft bear bread or some shit.
No, it's Bimbo. That's the name of the company, shit. Bimbo.
I've been secretly eating Wonder Bread and not knowing about it.
Yeah, just like...
It's funny, because I used to hate Wonder Bread. I don't know why. I thought it was, like, sweet. For some reason as a kid, I thought it was too sweet of a bread. But then again, I did go to my dad's house a lot, and his wife was really into buying, you know, the nice bread you buy from the deli.
Yeah.
She would buy these, like, rolls that I get to this day. She'd make, like, fucking ham sandwiches out of them. Oh, my God. And then I tried to eat Wonder Bread, and I was like, no, I can't. I can't do it.
Which is funny because... Like, despite the fact that our upbringings were kind of like, you know, I lived in a more, like, not high class, but higher class, and you were in a lower class kind of living. Like, you had the higher class bread, and I had the lower class bread. Like, I ate the everyman's bread.
I didn't live in a high class just when I went to my dad's, his wife. I'm not sure if it's because she was Italian. Anyway, she'd like make her own bread and buy, you know, the good stuff. It's not like it was more expensive. She'd buy it for like $1 and get like 4 loaves of it, but they went bad in like 2-3 days because you know.
Yeah, which usually makes people consider it, you know, like the expensive bread because you need to buy so much of it because it expires so fast.
Yeah.
Why do you think everyone's like Panera is the most expensive place ever to go?
I don't even know what they have at Panera. I don't even
Everything.
want to go to Panera.
Panera is delicious. I love Panera. I had Panera like yesterday.
I had like Panera and yesterday.
I want to see if Panera will no. Although my order is basically a grilled cheese sandwich, but they had another one. They had like an awesome grilled cheese sandwich.
That's all you fucking eat every time we go somewhere. Grilled cheese sandwich.
Grilled cheese sandwich, God, any form of chicken, pizza. I love chicken, dude. Like, fucking chicken is delicious.
Don't you dare bring me a fucking taco. Bring me that shit on the side of my fucking
tortilla. Bring me a cheese quesadilla, a.k.a. Mexican grilled cheese.
A.k.a. I want the cheese on the side and the tortilla.
And even then, I only accept Las Agaves grilled cheese.
No, my favorite thing to do is when I go with you is you don't like combining shit, and I'm all about finding ways to make stuff taste better by combining it.
But to be fair, you gross out it's not just me. You gross out everyone with that shit. When you're just like, I'm gonna pull out this taco, put some chocolate syrup on, and dip the whole thing in Tabasco and horseradish.
You only make that mistake once. I meant the chocolate syrup, not all that other shit. You only make that mistake once.
Is this a feminist chat? Oh my god! Keemstar Creamstar just said, is this a feminist chat?
Yes, it is.
Wait, is that Keemstar talking in the background? Sure. One of us is Keemstar. The guy who talked about syrup first. Yes, I am. Yes, it's your host, Killer Weebstar. No, I'm actually no. I'm not. I'm as far from Keemstar as you can get. Let's get raw into the news.
I think I do a better impression than you do.
Yeah, because I don't know what he sounds like.
I only know what he sounds like because I watch Leafy sometimes when I'm bored.
You monster.
Quality roast.
You monster.
Speaking of roast beef is fucking delicious. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I ate 5 minutes ago.
I was eating at a restaurant with you. I think it was Los Agaves. And
Yeah.
I like ranch on my taco. So I was like, can I have some ranch on my chicken taco? And your mother and you looked at me like I was some kind of fucking monster.
You are some kind of fucking monster.
This shit's delicious. You can't say it's horrible until you try it.
Okay, Harris Pizza, how's that? I've never had Harris Pizza.
Me either. I've only seen the commercial, and the commercial shit.
Marco's Pizza? That's shit. That's Marco's is shit, I believe.
I don't know, like, I used to like, what is it, fucking, not Domino's, pizza. I used to like Pizza Hut all the time. I don't know what the fuck they did to their pizza recently, but fucking horrible. It's greasy, and then it's, like, sweet, and it's like, what the fuck did you do?
Yeah, I don't know. Also, do you guys know that France doesn't actually exist and is one of the largest lies in all of history?
What?
Keemstar, man. He's got all the sick knowledge.
France never existed. Is that what he said?
Yep. France never existed and is one of the largest lies in all of history.
Holy shit, man. I knew it.
Yeah, if you want to hear our views on feminism, we talked about at the beginning of the episode, in that we talked about feminism compared to feminazism, which is just horrible. Feminazism is disgusting.
Rape should be the same no matter what gender you are.
The place is faker than the moon landing.
Okay.
I love this guy.
All of it?
Marry me. And the moon landing is pretty hecking fake.
You know what? You know what else is fake? Fucking...
The female orgasm.
Exactly.
I know that is a lie, because I have given many girls orgasms.
No, shit, they're lying to you.
Yeah, I love how it's always just like... I love how, despite me being me, I like, actually had a pretty thriving sex life for a while. It's just like, what the fuck? How? How was I scoring...
And then there's me, super nice guy that every girl should want, and I get nothing.
Well, you see, Tino, the trick is to be nice, but also a little snarky. So it's like, ooh,
no, see,
it's like sugar, spice, and everything
guy.
Nice.
Why can't people just like nice people? I fucking hate it. Nice guys never win, and every time I am nice, I either get fucked up in the end.
Well, you see, here's the thing, and this is actually a Game Grumps thing, but Dan was talking about how his uncle, I believe, his saying was nice guys finish first, because despite earlier in life douchebags getting everything, when it gets to later in life, the nice guys, the nice guys end up happy and the douchebags end up fucked up, you know?
Unless you're fucking famous douchebag.
Unless you're, killer weeb star.
Or, killer...
Like, I've been trying to red pill some Minecraft YouTubers on these truths, but they wouldn't accept the fact that France and the moon landing are fake. Or even said he lived... One even said he lived in France. Hecking shill.
How dare he...
How fucking dare he?
How dare he say he lives in a place that doesn't...
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Isn't France, like, it's like a land of frogs?
No. Here's the trick. When you go to France, it's all an optical illusion.
Yeah, no. When you go to France, you know how you always take a nap when you go to France? Yeah, that's because they put knockout gas in the place, and then they just take you to like an island off the coast of America.
They take you to an amusement park with this thing.
It's like the Truman Show when they took him to Mount Rushmore.
It's all just like planks of wood.
Yeah, no, that's actually what it was. You guys, have you seen the Truman Show?
I have not. But
it was the best. They just...
The way I'm thinking of Paris being fake is like he just goes there and it's just cardboard cut out.
Well, no, so like in the Truman Show, the whole point of like, it's a movie, by the way. It's not a show, despite what you might think. But it's a movie where Jim Carrey plays Truman, and basically what happened is his parents sold the rights to him when he was a child, and they basically put him in this entirely fake biodome-like thing that simulates a real, like, happy sitcom city, and they've basically just been recording his life from the day he was born.
Damn.
And his entire life has been that. And they had a scene where they showed him going to Mount Rushmore, and like, basically, they just drove the car around the town until he fell asleep. Then they set up a thing on the beach, and it was just a little tiny styrofoam Mount Rushmore. It's just like, looks so much bigger in the pictures. And it's just like 20 feet tall.
Jesus.
Oh no, this guy's got the real stat, the real strat here. Everyone knows that the sky in France is just a high up warehouse roof with hex tiles like Settlers of Catan. Everyone knows that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Everyone fucking knows that. If you don't know that, you're a fucking idiot.
Simulation.
In fact, the Chicken Little movie tells the truth about that aliens are actually controlling the hex tiles. Fuck yeah! Why does no one ever give Chicken Little enough credit? The movie was... My mom hates that movie. I fucking love that movie.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, well, she hates it because everyone is so mean. Like, it just...
Yeah, I gotta agree. Everybody in that town...
Everyone is fucking horrible in that movie. Like, they are so horrible that they literally drag him along on a bus with no regard for his safety. And like,
I like how the meanest bitch became the coolest person at the end.
Lollipop, lollipop, ooh lollipop.
Can you imagine just like a bully in your school?
We can change her back. No, she's perfect now.
No.
And then they start doing a duet of Lollipop. Goddamn.
No, if you want to be my lover, if I'm correct.
If you want to be my... No, that was... No, that was the ugly duckling in her room. She was in her room dancing and singing it. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friendship. Wait, no. Love may last forever, but friendship never ends. If you want to be my lover, you have got to put out... Yeah, that's what I always got. I know that it more than likely just means, you got to be friends with my friends. If my friends don't like you, I can't be with you kind of thing.
I was thinking of it as when guys, frat guys, refer to taking the bullet on that one. When I'm with this girl, but she has an ugly friend, bro. Can you take the bullet for me?
Well, but, it always sounds to me like she's saying, if you want to be my lover, you gotta first fuck my friends.
Because friendship is something...
Because love may last forever, but friendship dicking.
But friendship dicking never ends.
But dicking never ends!
Let's go to IO and keep talking.
Also, I've cracked the code, and the real meaning of life hides within a famous piece of fiction called Ninjago in the Ice Age, where Ninjago and Ice Age meet together and agree that feudalism is great.
Oh my god.
It's just yeah, it's just and that, kids, is the story of how I met your co-host. It's just that, kids, is the story of how we met the fourth co-host. God damn it. No, as much as I love you, Keemstar, Creamstar, I'm afraid that you might be 10, and then I'll be all shit, what did I give myself? I'm not 10, I'm 12! Assholes!
12 and 3 inches into your mom!
But then again, he was he was trying to convince Minecraft gamers, so maybe he's trying to convince the youth of today of the true nature of France and the moon landing. And how it's nothing but a warehouse in southern Massachusetts!
Alright, let's go fucking play some games.
I still haven't ordered my fucking food, goddammit.
What are your fucking food then?
I don't know the address of this house.
It's the food. Yeah, I hate that too. I remember in school they're like, oh, where do you live? It's
okay, Google. Okay, Google. Google. Okay,
Sorry,
Google.
I never loved you.
Where am I? Wait. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Google.
Where am I?
I covered my mic in case she said it. It's no. Also, Google is a she. Unless it's Google IRL. Google IRL is Markiplier, but Google is a she.
No, I just love, fucking... my brother was fucking around with like Siri.
Yeah.
Dude, they added some snark to Siri.
Oh yeah, they actually had to remove Snark from her at some point. That was my favorite thing. Was that they,
They must have re-added it because my brother was like, "Tell me a joke," and she said, "Your social life." Like, oh my God, dude,
but no, Siri is pretty snarky, but at the same time, like, they got rid of some things, like, she was sarcastic to the point where if you said, Siri, call me an ambulance, she'd say, okay, you're an ambulance.
No, Siri, call 911. Call me the ambulance to help my broken leg. Okay, you're an ambulance for a broken leg.
There's Wise Guys. Wise Guys has such better service stuff, though, but Harris... What do people say about Harris Pizza?
I don't know. I haven't had it.
I'm talking about people that have had it. Staff was always nice and friendly, good service, and they have great pizza. I also bring it home to freeze for later. This place is a local legend. They make very unique homemade pizza. Taste of the pizza was great and had a nice baked taste to the crust and the sausage on the pizza tasted amazing. There
was a giant shit on mine.
I opened it up and there was a whole dead rat with a line of fecal matter going across the pizza.
You know what? Best damn pizza.
Oh God! It doesn't help that the first one that they show is like it's covered in like spinach or something. Oh God! Then it's sausage! No! It just gets worse! Oh, olives! Okay, Harris Pizza.
Like another thing, like a lot of people do that you don't do and you think is disgusting is cheese pizza, dip it in ranch. A lot of people do that. I'm not the only person that does it, but you're like, oh, dude, it's fucking nasty. Why do you do that?
What?
You don't like dipping pizza in ranch. A
Ew.
lot of people do.
Who the fuck does that? That's nasty.
A lot of people.
No, shit.
You know what? Anything that can be dipped will be dipped, and it will be in ranch. Chocolate bar, ranch. Oh God.
Extra large, add cheddar, extra cheddar.
I'd like an extra large, 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, extra sauce.
Will that be for here to go?
Bitch, what, you think I can yell that here?
Bitch, I don't know your life!
Bitch, excuse me.
Excuse me? What the?
I've heard somebody say that.
Oh God, I missed some stuff. Keemstar or Creamstar has given us more sick, nasty knowledge. Feudalism is known to be superior to all other forms of government, as the medieval age is often regarded as the highest point of humanity. What the heck? I put Shrek in Google Translate and translated it to Latin and translated to Robin Hood. Comparing Shrek to a thief like Robin Hood is hearsay of the highest degree. Putting white paste on pizza is not well.
Also, did you know Shrek is Trump?
Shrek is Trump. Shrek is life. Oh yeah, Trump is life.
Me and him went to go see Shrek in the theaters.
Yeah, they had like a kid showing of Shrek, just like oh hey, we're showing Shrek.
Grown 18-year-old men that we are. We fucking. You're like 20. I'm like 18.
You are an 18-year-old cisgender male, and I am a almost 20-year-old transsexual female. You fucking whore!
Well, you know what? I
am feeling oppressed!
I'm Spark the Firefox.
Wasn't it Pyro?
Is Pyro the Firefox?
Yeah, Pyro, the cisgender Pyro Fox. Oh.
Please, just put it down.
Wait, I just realized he said he was cisgendered, so he's male.
I'm a cisgender Pyro Fox.
No, he said he was a trigender, didn't he?
Yeah, he's like, I'm a trigender Pyro from the planet some bullshitter.
A side of sour cream for 90 cents? You fucking
You fucking monster!
You fucking lied!
No, like, I don't know, like, sour cream is just disgusting, but like, there's something that like I realized that I loved.
You haven't selected anything additional. Are you sure you want to do that? Oh, you need to log in prior to adding items to your order. Fuck.
No, like, what is it? What do they put on pickle wraps? What is that?
What?
Cream cheese, right? It's like cream cheese on a pickle wrap, right?
For what?
For a pickle wrap.
I don't know what a pickle wrap is.
It's ham, some white stuff, and a pickle. The pickle is wrapped in ham, and it has this white stuff to keep it all together. I'm not sure if it's like cream cheese or it's not sour cream. I think it's cream cheese. Anyway, point is, I hate cream cheese, but I'll eat the shit out of some pickle wraps.
Okay, great for you.
You wouldn't understand because you fucking hate pickles, you monster.
Yeah, I do. I tell restaurants I'm allergic to pickles so that they don't put it on my plate.
I bet you love fucking cucumbers, though, you hypocrite.
No.
No, I'm the worst of the best hypocrite. I fucking hate cucumbers, but I'll eat pickles all day. It's the same thing, but no, it doesn't taste the same, so I'm like, nah, bro. Pickles is its own thing. You need to keep us updated. I need to know the knowledge. Oh, shit.
Knowledge.
No, you don't understand. I need the knowledge from
What? Google? Okay, Google. Where am I?
I'd load it. Google's like, I don't know. You tell me. What, you think I'm just supposed to know your life? Huh? You think I just fucking know where you are 24/7? What, you think I'm some kind of stalker?
Yep.
Google
Well, good, you're right.
Google just gets crazy. Like, yeah, you're fucking right. I know where you are 24/7. I didn't know that you still sleep with Snuggle. I still know you sleep with your teddy bear named Snuggle Wuggles.
It's a stuffed cow and his name is Taki.
Shut up. Yeah. Speaking of old stuffed animals, like, I'm sure every kid had that one stuffed animal. I had a turtle that my dad's wife made for me.
I had a turtle!
Shut up. It was named Terrence the Terrible Attack Turtle.
Yeah.
The whole joke was when I played with him and made him fight other things, he'd always miss because, you know, he's terrible at it. Anyway, I still have that thing. It's beating to shit, but I'm keeping it for my kid or some shit. I'm eventually going to get it sewed up and fixed, but until then, it's like head's not on its body.
Yeah, I love how I want a large pizza cheese, and I say add to order, and then it's like, you have not selected any options for toppings. Are you sure you want to add this to your order? It's like, bitch, I want a cheese pizza!
I want a fucking cheese pizza. You don't know my life.
Bitch, you don't know my life!
Excuse me, Jewish asking for toppings?
Haven't had, no. Wings, sides, and extras, please. Show me what you got, bees.
My brother's wife kind of makes me mad. Like, not like mad and like, oh man, she pisses me off. They'll order pizza, and she takes everything off and then eats pizza. It's like, well, why the fuck did you order pizza? Why didn't you just order fucking breadsticks with sauce? Basically what you're eating.
Does she eat the cheese after?
No, she takes it all off and just eats the crust of sauce. Like, why didn't you just order breadsticks?
Or why didn't you just order a cheeseless pizza?
It's not fucking pizza. It's just sauce on bread.
Yeah, but the sauce for fucking that is different than the pizza sauce. Everyone knows that.
Okay, my point is why would you take the time to order a whole pizza just to pick everything off and then eat it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, what was the point?
Dipping sauces, pizza sauce.
Ranch dressing.
It is available, but no.
Because it's fucking delicious.
You're fucking delicious.
Damn right.
Say my name. Fucking delicious. You're goddamn right.
Yeah, right? Goddamn right, I'm fucking delicious. Say my name. Tiffany.
Bow.
Okay, have you seen Sword Art Online Abridged?
No.
It's hilarious. They got like, I can't remember his name, but they got like the big buff black eyes. Like, some call me the Black Sledgehammer. Some call me Black Eyes. But you can call me Tiffany.
Tiffany.
He's like, okay.
Oh my god. What?
I don't know. It's funny to me. Best part is they find Yui and they're like trying to do mind tricks to make the.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what happened?
The other one stay. I got an error too.
More maintenance!
Yay! More maintenance!
God damn. Ow!
I'm gonna kill myself.
I wanna fucking die.
I'm gonna kill myself.
The minimum order per restaurant is $15. I'm paying $30.
I'm paying $7 billion.
Gratuity of $2.
I'm gonna pay you in butt stuff. How about that? You better go into a business like so.
You plan to pay by credit card and add a tip on the card. Please add that amount before proceeding to checkout. Card because we do not retain any of your private payment information and cannot add a tip after delivery without resubmitting a credit card number. Orders over $50 will have the 15% gratuity automatically applied. Click OK if you have already entered a gratuity amount. $2.
Seriously though, could you imagine fucking going to a restaurant saying, so, we got two options here. I can either pay you with butt stuff, or...
I mean, I'd pay with butt stuff.
You guys, like, meet me out back in 5.
Meet me out back, bitch. There's a perfectly good couch right here. Fuck me on it.
Come
Dude!
On, I need a witness.
God damn, just like, couch sex when you're just like chilling with a chick, and then you just like get into it on the couch and just start fucking on the couch. Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, I totally know that feeling.
I know feelings.
I know Snicks.
Pilling information, what?
Fucking otaku weeb virgin.
No,
I'm not an otaku. And I don't think I'm close enough to be a weeb yet. Okay, maybe a weeb, but I'm not an otaku, damn it.
You are totally a weeb. I have a MasterCard, and my card or account number is... No.
My card and account number is 579.
Yeah, you better stop. Those are my... No, I'm kidding.
You better stop. How do you fucking know you look?
Okay, fine, I'll tell you. The first number was 5. You were right. Oh no, I've given out my information to the interwebs!
Ah!
Bah!
I'm gonna go fucking grab a Go-Gurt because I'm fucking hungry now.
You fucking child.
Shut up, I'm a man child that eats my Go-Gurt.
I eat my Go-Gurt when I, fuck the pussy.
You fuck the pussy with some Go-Gurt?
A coconut.
Raise your hand if you fuck the pussy while eating some Go-Gurt.
Please enter a delivery date. What? Right fucking now, bitch!
No. See, the order will come in 3 to 5 business days.
Yo, what the fuck? Right now. I want it to be right now.
That's what you get for calling. That's what you get for doing that. You should just call them.
But calling them sucks ass. Fine. I'll fucking call them. Cause fuck that bullshit. You can go fuck yourself.
Little did he know it was too late and the pizza was already ready to go for gas.
Nice. I'm gonna turn off my mic real quick.
Hey, wait, I'm about to get off.
What? No, don't get off.
I'm about to. I'm super tired.
No, we gotta keep talking. I just wanna fucking...
Okay, just say the fact that I'm fucking tired.
Is that the pizza people?
Yes.
It's the pizza people!
You should prank call them. Tell me you want a pizza with no bone.
What? Just hang up already, bitch. Come on, I'm not answering.
No, it was the funniest shit. I felt so like he's like, I want a pizza with no bone on it, and it's like, what are you talking about? Pizza don't have bone on it. Yeah, exactly. I don't want pizza with bone on it. Ended up coming to his house and having a receipt that said extra large pizza with no bone.
Yeah, and this is pissing me off.
Well, fuck you. I'm tired and I'm going to sleep. Okay, I'm going to sleep.
No.
Yes, I told you I was going to go to sleep.
No.
We
gotta finish the episode. Okay. As always, wait, no. Before we finish, we have to see if we got any more stuff.
I need the knowledge.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Holy heck, JFK being killed by the FBI. I just realized Jake Paul shares the same last name as the Beatles guy Paul, who was killed and then replaced with a fake clone. That means Jake Paul and Logan Paul are both remnants of a demon clone of a Beatles band member. That means George Bush is Jake Paul and did that famous incident with 2 tall towers in a plane. Forgot what it was called. Keemstar is actually every YouTuber in disguise to hide the fact that he holds the only dog in existence. I just realized when watching the best movie, aka the Minions movie, for the 90th time, that there is gay in the background. This isn't as good as the kid. By the way your stream bugged out, which is a sign you're being spied by the lizard people like the Queen of England and Obama. You might want to watch what you say, or they'll send Al Gore after you, or the famous hacker 4chan, who is still unknown to this day. Dogs are fake.
Alright.
Oh my god. What? Wait.
No.
So, I released this video. First thing that pops up in the up next is Ben Shapiro destroys transgenderism and pro-abortion arguments. Woo! Anyways, okay, as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and show all your friends. Until then, we will see you guys next time. Okay, bye!
Bye.
Your pussy's so hard. I might be spy.
Dude, the lizard people are coming for us.
Yeah! Creamstar was a spy all along!
He was in on it.
Ah! What do we do? I am being attacked. No!